Hello. If you are a lead-acid battery user or a person keen on learning, then this podcast is for you. You will enjoy listening to Ramesh Natarajan, a veteran from the battery industry who has over 42 years of experience in designing, manufacturing, marketing and servicing of lead-acid batteries. Enjoy the episode.
Hello everybody. In today's episode, I shall answer a very common question asked by home inverter users. The question is, can I put tap water in an inverter battery? Well, the obvious answer is no. It is not at all recommended to use tap water in an inverter battery, or for that matter, in any lead acid battery. The water used for diluting battery grade sulfuric acid at the manufacturer's end is distilled or deionized or demineralized water. So when the battery is ready after assembly and when the manufacturer is diluting the sulfuric acid to make an electrolyte, he uses only demineralized, deionized or distilled water. Because normal water contains a lot of impurities which are detrimental to the life of the battery as well as it affects the performance of the battery. Similarly, when the battery is already fully charged and given to the user, what happens is the component which goes off from the electrolyte is only water. So the water part evaporates and needs to be refilled. So it is expected that the refilling or the topping up water is the same quality which is used by the manufacturer or of the same standard. That is, it has to be distilled water, deionized water or demineralized water. Normal water contains a lot of impurities. It contains magnesium, chlorine, calcium, copper, nitrates, arsenic, iron and so many other metals which can affect the battery performance adversely. It contains minerals which are not suitable for use in batteries. The battery separators which are used in the battery to insulate the anode and cathode is sensitive to chlorine. Chlorine has a very damaging effect in the sense that it bleaches the separators. Once the separators are bleached and they get degraded, what happens is there is a possibility of shorting between the positive and negative plates. Internal shorting can lead to damage of the battery and the non-performance by the battery. Antimony again is undesirable because it affects the positive plate. It causes self-discharge by local action and reduces life. It lowers the on-charge voltage also. As far as iron is concerned, it is oxidized at the positive plate and reduced at the negative plate. It results in discharge of both the anode and the cathode. Magnesium reduces battery life. Calcium causes shedding of the positive plate active material. Copper again causes the increased self-discharge and lowers the on-charge voltage. Nitrates cause increased sulfation of the negative plates. Arsenic becomes the reason for self-discharge and can also form poisonous gas at the negative end. Thus, battery life and performance both are affected based on the type of impurity. The impurities end up affecting either the positive plate, the negative plate or the separators and thereby deplete the battery capacity. An increase in self-discharge characteristic has an ultimate effect on the cycle life and the charge voltage. When the cycle life is reduced or the on-charge voltage is lowered, the battery performance is clearly affected. Hence, distilled or deionized or demineralized water must be used. You cannot use tap water, mineral water or any other water other than the ones recommended. Thank you.
please do visit www.rameshnatarajan.in. Keep yourself updated about our new releases by hitting the subscribe button.